So, I suppose you're wondering why I'm sitting in your house at 3 in the morning with you all tied up. I'll tell you why. I'm not happy. Well, there were several things in this world that makes me unhappy. One of them is having to go out there when there's ice everywhere, when traffic is gridlocked. But you know what? I made a special trip here just to see you. Care to guess what you've done? Okay. The crying isn't gonna work on me. 'Cause I don't care. Do you know how I made my money? I'll tell you how. By taking out men and women who are bigger and badder than you. And I'm very good at it. Sure, I retired. You can only have so much blood on your hands. But you've really done it this time. If that was as difficult to talk through the tape, then there's a reason that the tape is on. Because I don't like being interrupted. Hold on. How's that? Shh. I don't want to hear your excuses. Save them for somebody else. Perhaps the CSI team that's going to come and clean this apartment. I'll tell you what you did. You upset someone that was close to me. Friends even. They are like my own child. And I don't have any children. You wanna know why? Because my wife was murdered. That's right. She was murdered. She and our unborn baby. Oh yeah. Given my prior profession, I had the tools to find, torture, beat, torture, interrogate. Did I mention torture? The people that did it. No, the police won't be investigating this. No. You wanna know why? Because it's called the Freedom of Information Act. I was simply inquiring of some information. That's right, the terrorists, who I say they are. And right now, you've been bumped to the top of the list. Why? Because you hurt people. And none of my children, adopted, imagined, or otherwise, will be terrorized by the likes of you. Oh, you're just in high school. Well, Mr. or Mrs. High Schooler, that is out of the question. That doesn't even factor into the equation. What does factor into the equation is what you did. What? Why did I bring this? I'll tell you why. Because guns are loud. They jam, they run out of bullets, they can be traced. But not this. There are no serial numbers. None. There is no registry for swords. And it's a clean weapon. And I get to feed it all the blood it wants. And right now, it's baying for yours. Now tell me, why did you do it? Oh, and you think that that is a valid reason for hurting someone? Who's the guy? What? Okay, look. Everything you're spewing out to me doesn't change what's going to happen here tonight. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because it's cold. It's cold. I don't like the cold. But I'm here because my business demands that I be here. And once my business is conducted, I'm going back home. I could tell you where I'm going, but you might be wearing a wire. Are you wearing a wire? Let me see that. Let me see that. Nothing there. Nothing there. Don't test me. Because it's about to end. It can end quicker, or it can end later. Or if you tell me what I want to know and keep your mouth shut, it doesn't have to end at all. Well, you see, there's a problem with that last part. Two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Guess what? I'm very good at keeping secrets. I fought wars that Congress doesn't even know about. I've kept this country safe for years. So, calling 911 won't help. What are you looking at? Is this your phone? Give me that. Well, see who your contacts are. Abigail, Adrian, Amy Roof, Clemmons. You know Clemmons? The professor? He's your professor. Well, what does he teach? I didn't know he taught college. Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're friends with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah, I love his movies. All of them. And right now, there are no choppers for you. Right now, you're not gonna be able to plaster yourself with mud and escape into the jungle. Remember when I promised to kill you last? No, I didn't make any such promise. I'm just gonna kill you. Hey. There's no talking your way out of this. It's done. Who else do you have here? ASMR UK girl. What's ASMR? Well, apparently my henchmen don't know what ASMR is. I could Google it on your phone, but that might give away your position. And it may call people here that I don't want to be here. They can come afterwards. ASMR Relaxation 2012. Who in the world is that? Is your girlfriend? Your boyfriend? Doesn't matter to me. I don't know these people. Brittany ASMR. Chocolate Bunny 7. You got some weird friends. You're weird people. You're the kind of people that I don't like. Oh sure, I'm not just gonna go and upset their lives. Well, maybe once they find out of your passing, they'll be upset. But I'm not gonna purposely go and upset their lives. Because it's bad for business. My clients can't find out that I'm going around offing people. Then who's gonna buy my product? Oh, you got jokes? You got jokes. The last thing you'll see is your own reflection. You better start telling me what I want to hear. And it better be good. Because I'm a busy man. I got places to be. I have things to do. Okay. First things first. Let's turn this phone off. I need you off the grid. Bye-bye. I'm not worried about fingerprints. Why? Because I don't have any. The government agency I worked for had them removed. We need to do things quietly and without leaving a whole bunch of evidence that we were ever there. People die by swords all the time. You just never hear about it. The media works for us. We run it. It's called television programming. Television programming. We tell you what we want you to know. And you believe it. You accept it hands down. You've been doing so for years. Yeah, I did too. I watched all the shows. I watched all the news. I don't get mad because Fox News is different. They're run by the same people. Yeah, we shake it up every now and then just to keep people on their toes. And while you and your liberal friends are arguing with you and your conservative friends, we sit back and we smile and we drink our champagne. 3 words: divide and conquer. It works. Doesn't matter the setting. It works. I'll tell you something you don't know. what can I tell you that you don't know? There is a weapon cleaner than a sword. You wanna know what that weapon is? It's called, well, I'm not gonna tell you that, but let me put it like this. Your Professor Clemmons, he knows about them. He helped manufacture the first one. Well, he had help. From Kara. ASMR Nova Star. What's that? Is that another one of your freaky friends? Kara is ASMR Nova Star. Did you guys know this? Facebook? Word of advice. Get off Facebook. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, I'm talking. Yeah, do that. So, it seems that this ASMR thing is bigger than I expected. I guess I'll be looking into it. ASMR Nova Star is Kara. She's one of our head scientists. She and Professor Clemmons, along with a Canadian, what's his name? Mr. Meridian, My Meridian, something like that. Yeah, tall dude, goatee, looks like Tony Stark. Yeah, you know him. Well, boys, looks like we're gonna have to get rid of some more valuable assets. Except Clemmons. I like Clemmons. What do you mean, what? Why I'm messed up? I'm not messed up, no. I know exactly what I'm doing. Well, if you must know, I was an orphan. And when you have nobody, it's easy to turn us into assassins. Who's gonna miss us if we die? Who's gonna come to our rescue if we get caught? Nobody. Well, if you must know, I was raised by my Auntie Margaret. Yeah, nice lady. Kind of sadistic. She used to tie me up and stick me in the closet until I behaved. She's excellent at programming children. Well, whatever. Hey, she's my aunt and I love her. She took good care of me. She makes the best omelets ever. No, well, I couldn't identify the meat, but who cares? As long as you put my favorite lemon pepper on it, I'm good. What if I did? Are you insulting my aunt? I don't appreciate that. Maybe I should take you to her. Let her pay you a visit. Or rather, we'll be paying her a visit. Well, if I take you to her, she wouldn't be paying you a visit. You would be paying her a... Why am I explaining this to you? You are on my bad side. You are being interrogated by me. Dude, I realize I'm talking. It's called intimidation. Let me conduct. Tell your brother to shut up. It's okay. He's new. So why did my child come home from school crying? Writing letters about how much they hate you. Why? Because you're a heartbreaker. And there's something wrong with your heater. Well, we were going to tie you up and take you to a place where, no one can hear you scream. But I don't have time for that. I have a business meeting in about 8 hours. Good. Looks like your heat is working again. I like that. But my blade is still cold. Yeah. Really? So you're saying, essentially, that none of this is your fault? Let me explain something to you. I'm not on Facebook. You can't find me. You can't find my name. I'm not there. And I'll tell you why. Because I need my anonymity. And if I let you live, my anonymity is gone. No one saw me come in. No one will see me leave. I control all the wireless access around here. I control all the cameras, even the ones in space. Oh, well, since you're gonna die, I suppose I can tell you this. I have a twin brother. And right now, he is where he needs to be, so that I can conduct my business uninterrupted. Well, perhaps you should have thought of that before you crossed me. Oh yes, when you cross mine, you cross me, and I will not stand for that. Wow. You're bold, very bold. You say brave things, but that's good. I like that. But that's not gonna change your fate. Yeah, this is how it goes. First, they show a sign of strength. Then, they show a sign of weakness. Then they show a sign of penance. And when they start groveling like you're groveling just now, it gets on my nerves. Oh, are we back to Mr. Bold now? Are we back to Miss Smart Mouth now? Is that it? You boys heard enough. How about you, Annie? You heard enough? Yeah, I said your name. They're gonna be dead. Who are they gonna tell? Well, you swept the place for bugs, didn't you? And you found them? Don't worry about it. It seems you've insulted me quite enough. And now, I got work to do. Don't worry. It's not gonna hurt that much. But maybe next time, you'll think about the consequences of your actions.